Hello everyone, welcome to Jesus Things channel. We're back again, fully loaded with something nice for you. I know we've been on break for some time, but this topic today is going to be really impacting. So please subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share them. Especially to this video, don't forget to share it because it's something impactful. You don't want your friends and family to miss out. So please, once again, do well. Hit the subscribe button and notification button too, so you get notified when we upload new videos. Don't forget to share today's video, it's going to be loaded. So today I have something really nice to share with you guys. Sit put, enjoy yourself, relax, and listen to what I have to say. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's dive into the video and go into our discussion for today. So today we'll be talking about the levels of listening. Before I continue, my question is, are you really listening? Now, we know that listening is a very vital, important part of our daily lives because on a daily basis, we engage in conversations with people, be it at work, at home, during meetings, whatever it is. We talk and listen to other people speak. But what I've noticed is that most of us do not really listen. We just stay. We don't listen. Because listening has to do with processing information, paying attention, paying attention to what other people says. But most times, most of us just listen to the sound. We don't reflect on it. We don't process it. So today we'll be talking about what listening is, the different levels of listening, and how you can listen, how you can improve your level of listening if you've not been listening right. So that's basically what we're going to talk into today. So I'll be diving into the different types of listening. Stay put and listen. So what listening? Listening has to do with paying attention to what people say, taking into cognizance what they are saying, acting on it, reflecting on it, and basically understanding it. But like I said before, most of us do not operate on that level. We just listen, we just look or stare. We don't even basically understand, we don't process the information. So that is why I think this topic is very vital. So we know on what level we're operating, and if we're not operating on the right level, we try to make amends. So now I want to start by talking about the 5 levels of listening. First one on my list is reluctant listening. Basically, reluctant listening has to do with a person being present at the scene of conversation, but you are just physically present but not mentally absent. You're not even basically listening to what is going on at the scene. You're present there, but your mind, your thoughts are far away from where you are. And most of the times, people in that level of listening are not concerned. All they are concerned about is, this person should just talk and go, please, I'm tired. Or maybe because you've heard about this information multiple times, you feel like you're bugging me with this information. These are things I already know. Please just talk and go. But sometimes it's possible that in the midst of that discussion, you might learn or find out something new that you've not heard or a different perspective about the topic that is being said. So I encourage us, no matter what is being said, no matter how it's being said, whether you know it or not, just pay attention. The next level of listening has to do with responsive listening. This level of listening basically revolves around listening, not processing the information. You're there, you're partially listening, but you're not fully paying attention. Most times this happens in, let me take an example. Let's say when you're defending your project or you're doing a seminar work in school and someone is presenting, it's not yet your turn, but you're in waiting. And you're listening partially, but you're not paying attention. All what is going through your mind is, please finish so I can go and talk. Or in a meeting, someone is bringing an opinion, you're not bothered. All you want to do is, please say your own so I can say my own. You're not really paying attention what the person is saying. You're not processing it. You're just waiting for your turn to speak. And that is a very bad level of listening. That should not be your style at all. It shouldn't. Another level of listening is respectful listening. And this is funny because while growing up, most of us have engaged in this level of listening. So basically, this level of listening has to do with not paying attention. You're listening, you're hearing what they're saying, but you're not concerned about it. Most times, you just want to let them know that you're being heard. Other times, you might even repeat verbatim what they've said just to make them know that they've heard, or you even comment on what has been said, but you're not bothered about what has been said. Take for example, maybe you've done something bad at home and your parents are cautioning you. You listen to all the proverbs they have to say just to let them know that they have been heard, but then you use this slang this thing you're saying is passing through this ear and coming out of that ear. I'm not even bothered. That is respectful listening. You just want to let them know, yes, mommy, yes, daddy, you have been heard. This is what you said, but you're not bothered. You don't even process it. You don't reflect on it. The fourth level of listening is reflective listening. On this level of listening, you understand what the person is saying. You try to reflect on it. You hear what is being said and what's not being said. For example, maybe someone has offended you. The person is trying to apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do this out of my own will. I was misled. This happened. That happened. And deep down in your mind, you're like, okay, I can hear you're sorry. But I know deep down, I can still hear something else that you're not saying. You're trying to hide something. You are understanding what the person is saying, but then you also hear what the person is not saying. It's not totally a bad way of listening, but it's not the best. But I'm going to tell you the level of listening that is the best, and the level of listening I want all of you to operate on. It's the best way to listen. Look at it. And the last level of listening is resonant listening. This is heartfelt listening. That's to do with making a connection with what others have to say. Listening with empathy and sympathy to understand. Genuine understanding, not being judgmental. Because most times that's why I did not really like the reflective listening. Because you're listening, of course, you're reflecting, you're understanding. But then you're hearing what has to be said and what not have to be, and what is not being said. So I think on that level you're being judgmental, but not being judgmental, having a genuine connection, genuine understanding, and showing concern with whatever the person is saying. It might be coming from another perspective, you might be coming from another perspective, but understanding the person's perspective and putting yourself in that person's shoes to really internalize whatever it is that the person is saying. You might be at work, you might be at home, wherever you find yourself, listening genuinely without being judgmental is the best way to listen. So I know that stress and other issues of life might have an impact as to how well you listen. So our advice that whenever you want to engage in discussions that have high priority, especially business meetings, important family meetings, decision-making gatherings, please make sure you are emotionally, physically, and mentally okay. Because if you're not, I bet you it's as good as wasting your time, because you will not get as much as you should from those meetings. And so please always be fit before you engage in meetings, and whenever you engage, do well to listen right. If you've not been listening right, it's time to make a change. Thank you very much, because I believe that this video has been impacting. Don't just listen, practice and make a change. Thank you, and see you next time when we come up with something interesting and impacting. Please do not forget to like this video, share them, and also subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye.